Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic. What your fuel choice says about you. We're going to break down the pros and cons of different fuel types, gas, diesel, electric, maybe even some crazy stuff like hydrogen, and see what your choice says about you. Are you all about that speed, saving money, or saving the planet? Stick around to find out. Let's get started. All right, let's talk about the environmental impact. When we think about the fuels we use every day, it's easy to overlook the bigger picture, but the truth is, every type of fuel has its own set of pros and cons when it comes to the environment. We all know gas guzzlers aren't doing the planet any favors, right? Traditional gasoline engines are notorious for their carbon emissions, contributing significantly to air pollution and global warming. The exhaust fumes from these vehicles contain harmful pollutants like nitrogen oxides and particulate matter, which can cause respiratory problems and other health issues. Big old trucks spewing out exhaust? Not exactly a green image. These heavy-duty vehicles are often powered by diesel engines, which, while more efficient than gasoline engines, still produce a significant amount of pollutants. And the sheer volume of emissions from these trucks can have a devastating impact on air quality, especially in urban areas. But hey, even those are getting better with new technology. Advances in engine design and emissions control systems have made modern trucks much cleaner than their predecessors. Hybrid trucks, which combine a traditional engine with an electric motor, offer even greater reductions in emissions and fuel consumption. Then you've got your electric cars. Everyone thinks they're the superheroes of the environment, but even those have an impact. While electric vehicles, EVs, produce zero tailpipe emissions, the electricity used to charge them often comes from fossil fuels. This means that the overall environmental benefit of EVs depends on the energy mix of the region where they are charged. Think about where the electricity comes from. Could be coal, right? In many parts of the world, coal-fired power plants are still a major source of electricity. These plants emit large amounts of carbon dioxide and other pollutants, which can offset the environmental benefits of electric vehicles. We got to factor in battery production too. The production of lithium-ion batteries, which are used in most electric vehicles, is an energy-intensive process that can have significant environmental impacts. Mining for lithium and other battery materials can cause habitat destruction and water pollution, and the manufacturing process itself generates greenhouse gas emissions. It's not as simple as it seems. The environmental impact of any fuel depends on a complex web of factors, including how it's produced, transported, and used. This makes it challenging to determine which fuel is truly the greenest. Diesel's got a bad rap for being dirty, but did you know some of the newest diesel engines are cleaner than ever? Thanks to advancements in technology, modern diesel engines are much more efficient and produce fewer emissions than older models. In fact, some of the latest diesel engines are even cleaner than gasoline engines. They're putting out less of that nasty stuff than ever before. New emissions control technologies such as selective catalytic reduction, SCR, and diesel particulate filters, DPF, have significantly reduced the amount of harmful pollutants emitted by diesel engines. And then there's the wild card, hydrogen. Hydrogen fuel cell vehicles produce zero tailpipe emissions, with the only byproduct being water vapor. This makes them an attractive option for reducing air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. It's clean, but is it really practical? Let's dive deeper. While hydrogen fuel cells have great potential, there are still significant challenges to overcome. Producing hydrogen in an environmentally friendly way is difficult, as most hydrogen is currently produced from natural gas, which generates carbon emissions. Additionally, the infrastructure for hydrogen fueling stations is still limited, making it less convenient for consumers. So what's the greenest fuel? The answer might lie in renewable energy sources. Wind, solar, and other renewable energy technologies have the potential to provide clean, sustainable power for electric vehicles and hydrogen production. By investing in these technologies and improving energy efficiency, we can reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and move towards a greener future. Ultimately, the greenest fuel is the one that best fits our needs while minimizing environmental impact. It's a complex issue with no one-size-fits-all solution, but by understanding the pros and cons of each option, we can make more informed choices and work towards a more sustainable future. Let's talk money, people. We all want to save a buck, right? But what if I told you that you could save money and help the planet at the same time? Sounds like a win-win, doesn't it? Well, buckle up because we're diving into the world of fuel options and their impact on both your wallet and the environment. We all know gas prices can be a roller coaster. One day they're down, and the next day they're sky high. It's like playing a game of financial whack-a-mole. You never know when you're going to get hit with a high price. One minute you're cruising, the next minute you're emptying your wallet at the pump. It's frustrating, isn't it? And let's not forget the environmental impact. Traditional gasoline is a major contributor to air pollution and greenhouse gases. Diesel's usually got a higher price tag at the pump, but it can get you more miles per gallon. That means fewer trips to the gas station and more time enjoying the open road. Plus, diesel engines tend to be more efficient and durable. Is it worth it in the long run? Well, that depends on how much you drive and what kind of driving you do. If you're a long-distance commuter, diesel might save you money over time, but if you're mostly driving short distances, the higher upfront cost might not be worth it. Electric cars, they're pricey upfront, no doubt. But think about the long-term savings. No more gas stations, no more oil changes, and fewer moving parts to break down. Plus, many governments offer incentives and rebates to help offset the initial cost. But think about it. No more gas stations. Imagine the convenience of charging your car at home while you sleep. And if you have a solar panel system, you could be driving on sunshine. That's not just good for your wallet, it's great for the planet. You're charging up at home, maybe even with solar panels. It's like having your own personal fuel station. And the best part, solar energy is renewable and clean. You're reducing your carbon footprint and saving money on fuel. That's like printing money, right? Lower electricity bills, fewer trips to the gas station, and a cleaner conscience. It's a win-win-win situation, and let's not forget the potential increase in your home's value with a solar panel system. And hydrogen, well, it's the new kid on the block, so it's going to cost you. Hydrogen fuel cells are an exciting technology with a lot of potential. They produce zero emissions and can be refueled quickly, just like a traditional gas car. But hey, early adopters always pay a premium. The infrastructure for hydrogen fueling stations is still being developed, so it's not as convenient as gas or electric. But if you're passionate about cutting-edge technology and sustainability, it might be worth the investment. Is it worth it to be on the cutting edge? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the future of transportation is evolving. And there are more options than ever to save money and protect the planet. So what's your choice going to be? All right, let's be real. Convenience matters. You're on a road trip. You need gas. Boom, gas station everywhere. Easy peasy. Diesel? Not as common, but you can usually find it. Electric cars? Charging stations are popping up everywhere, but range anxiety is real, people. You don't want to be stranded with a dead battery in the middle of nowhere. Hydrogen? Good luck finding a hydrogen station. It's like finding a unicorn. So what's more important to you? Convenience or being an eco-warrior? Let's talk about power, baby. Gas engines, they're like that reliable friend, always there for you. They've been around forever, they're getting better, but they're not exactly the most efficient. Diesel engines, torque monsters. They're great for towing and hauling, but they can be noisy and a little sluggish. Electric cars, instant torque. You hit the accelerator and you're gone. Plus, they're super quiet. Hydrogen cars, they're like the spaceships of the car world. Clean, fast and futuristic, but are they ready for prime time? We've talked about the present, but what about the future? The landscape of fuel is changing rapidly, and it's an exciting time to be part of this transformation. From traditional fuels to cutting-edge alternatives, the possibilities are endless. Gas and diesel, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, but they're evolving. Innovations in refining processes and engine technologies are making these fuels cleaner and more efficient. We're seeing lower emissions and better fuel economy, which is a win for both consumers and the environment. Cleaner fuels, better engines, the future's looking a little greener. Biofuels and synthetic fuels are gaining traction, offering renewable alternatives that can be used in existing engines with minimal modifications. These advancements are crucial as we strive to reduce our carbon footprint and combat climate change. Electric cars are all the rage, and they're only getting better: longer range, faster charging, even more affordable. The infrastructure for electric vehicles is expanding rapidly, with more charging stations popping up in cities and along highways. This growth is making it easier than ever for drivers to make the switch to electric. Hydrogen, it's the wild card. Hydrogen fuel cells offer a promising alternative to traditional fuels and electric batteries. They produce zero emissions, with water being the only byproduct. However, there are still challenges to overcome, such as the production, storage, and distribution of hydrogen. Could this be the fuel of the future? Many experts believe that hydrogen has the potential to revolutionize the transportation industry. With ongoing research and development, we may soon see hydrogen-powered vehicles becoming a common sight on our roads. Imagine a world with zero emissions. The combination of electric and hydrogen vehicles could drastically reduce air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions. This vision of a cleaner, greener future is within our reach, but it will require continued innovation and investment. And who knows what other crazy technologies are brewing in labs around the world. From advanced battery technologies to new forms of renewable energy, the possibilities are endless. Scientists and engineers are working tirelessly to develop the next big breakthrough in fuel technology. The future of fuel is looking bright. With so many exciting developments on the horizon, we can look forward to a world where our energy needs are met in a sustainable and environmentally friendly way. The journey ahead is full of potential, and it's up to us to embrace these changes and drive towards a better future. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more interesting content. We've covered a lot of ground today. From the environmental impact to the cool factor, it's clear that your fuel choice says a lot about you. But at the end of the day, the best fuel is the one that fits your lifestyle and your values. So what's your fuel of choice? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.